Hello everyone. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is the wrong screen. This is the wrong screen. This should be the correct one. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just started this game and it didn't even have like a main menu or like a starting screen. It just put me like right into having to set a time. So I need help. I don't know what time it is. Help me, sir. Where am I? Where am I? I am here. Hello. It's 9:38. Okay, thanks. 9:30. I'm gonna wait until it's 39 because we want to be like we want it to be accurate. So I'm gonna press confirm at exactly when it hits 9:80. Oh, there it is. 9:89. Can we access to the main menu? Okay. Oh, now I get a main menu. Okay, kind of weird that they make you enter the time. Can't they just check your system time, what time it is there? I scared you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Also, welcome in everyone. Happy Sun Meow. Hope you had a good day so far. We're playing this game today. I don't know how long this will take. I looked up what the average time is. It says if you like go through everything quickly, it's like not even 2 hours, but if you take your time, which I will probably do because I get distracted by things easily, then it could take like way longer than that. So we will just see. I'm just gonna play it. I have no clue really what it's about. I've read that it's good to play this without reading up too much on it. So yeah, we're just gonna go into it and enjoy ourselves, I guess. I heard it's funny. Been told it's funny. Did look up the correct version. I got the Deluxe edition, which is basically it's the original game plus like some extra content. So I was like, okay, I guess I get the Deluxe edition. Should be way more than 2 hours? Okay. That's good, that's good. I don't want this to be too short. I paid like $20 for this one. Cause, yeah, it wasn't on sale or anything. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what this is. Cosbuyer? Thank you, Cosbuyer, for the resub of 3 months. Using your Prime, no less as well.
Pineapple.
Fine, yeah, this is the Stanley Pineapple Deluxe Edition. Thank you, Cosbuyer, for that resub. Hope you enjoy the emote again. And hope you're doing well. Have you played this game? Unless you know the beta for this game? I think that's what I read as well. These computers that are there on the starting screen. Oh my god! It's infinite. It's an infinite loop. The computer is my computer, but my computer doesn't look that old. My monitor is flat. I got a flat monitor, not a big one. Alright, let's see who's here. Hello, New. Welcome in. Hi, Lizzo. Hi, Kalanico. Hi, Rivia. Hi, Sonic. Hi, EuroTV. Hi, Nya. Hi, Mafa. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Mario. Hi, Seppo. Hello, Anna. Good to see everyone. If we can beat this somehow, and still have time left at the end of the stream, we will just switch back to Maker 2 and do another endless run, I think. You watched someone play this years ago. Oh, I see. Me saying Deluxe is cute. Deluxe! Wait, is it not pronounced Deluxe? Is it Deluxe? Maybe it's Deluxe. I'm fancy with quick computer. Can you see my mouse, by the way? You can see my mouse, right? Here's my mouse. Yeah, you can see it. Oh my god, I feel so exposed. You can see my mouse movement. Where's my privacy? Hello, quiet. Oh yeah, let's do settings. That's my favorite part always. Field of view. I don't know what all this means. English, subtitles. Subtitles size. Very small. We'll keep it at medium for now. Background opacity. Maybe I like this. What is this? Red tiger? What even is that? Oh, that's your cursor? Off. Translation label? Why are there so many options? Auto walk? Interesting. This is fine. This is good. Alright, I think we'll leave this for now. Credits. Ah. Alright, let's go. The end is never the end, is now the end is loading. Hello Gecko, how's it going? It's Deluxe. Oh, Deluxe.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
That is a big building.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What? That's like
this
the
is what
most
employee
simple job
427 did every day.
Just follow what they
month,
say you have to do.
Every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Okay, I'm in the job.
Exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Wait, everyone has their own office? Everyone has their own room?
One day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Are the subtitles
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Is it Sunday?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Is it a holiday?
Shocked,
maybe?
frozen
Also
solid,
my
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Cut off.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hold on, I need to fix my VTuber because it's cut off again. Whenever I play games on Steam, it keeps making my VTuber like be cut off or something. I think it's because my VTube Studio, like the size of the window of it, changes because I use my second monitor. So let me just do this. There we go. Alright, we do this for now. Alright. Begin the game again? What is that? Please, where are my orders? My orders! Oh wow. Walking feels slippery. Ah, can I jump? How do I jump? Why can I not jump? Where's my space bar? I need to jump. Amazing window. I mean, picture. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Size is good. Okay, I'll leave it like that then. Oh, my coffee cup. I wish I could duck and crouch as well. Like, I want to crouch. What are my controls? What are my controls? Forward, left. Wait, jump is space? Space did not work. Maybe, I need to unlock it or something for it to work. Maybe it doesn't work right away. Alright, let's just... Where are my orders? Why is no one calling me? Alright, fine. So this is... Okay, it would be kind of cool if I had like a little dot actually. Hold on, I want the little dot. That would make things easier. Where is it? General. This one, right? Just the dot. Yeah, the dot. There you go. Yeah, I like this. I'm typing. Okay. I'm out of here. Bye.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a
No
meeting
matter
room?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So they are all in this room. Okay, I see. But I have my own room.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Hey, don't call me out like that. What does it say? I like work. Just hate my boss. Wow. Stuff on the ground. These windows are like really bright. What's going on outside? I can't even see anything. I'm blinded by the sun. Alright, someone's here. I need the DLC for Jump. What? This is the DLC. Wait, I don't know if it is. But it's just the Deluxe edition. Anyone in here? That door's open. Okay, let's check that out. Oh, I did something. I shut the computer off. This music is ominous. Also, this office is really big. What? It's a gigantic office. I hate Monday. Good thing it's Sunday. Why can I not enter any room? Oh my god, I'm scared. What happened to all of my
When
coworkers?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? No. You can tell me what to do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, that looks peaceful. Why did they tell me I have to go left? I'm my own person. I have freedom, okay? I don't have to do what you tell me to do. Oh, that room is... Oh, that's what I see that. Scarfield in this game? I don't know. Maybe. Why am I even checking all these doors? Like, none of them actually is unlocked.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I want drinks. Oh wait, this is the correct time.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, I like this room. It looks relaxing. You know? There's some coffee here.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wait, did they leave because of Stanley? Because Stanley's obsessed with this room? Oh, look at this pillar. Truly a pillar.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, there gotta be more. There's gotta be more dialogue. I wish I could jump. I wish I could jump over this table, you know? Did they say leave? No! Yeah, they did. Clock. Drink. Okay, I think we gotta move on. Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Where is everyone is my first question. And my second question is, Why is this building gigantic? This building never ends. Ooh, this is spooky. You wanna go in there or in there? Ooh. I'm gonna go in the spooky room.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No! I'm gonna go here and go down. I'm not going in that door. No, I'm gonna go down. Bye! Bye, narrator. Uh-oh, we're going in the basement. We're going in the spooky basement.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Why? Why is this a story that's happening as I'm playing?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, the narrator is God. That's what I'm thinking. I think the narrator is God because the narrator is able to open doors and close them at will, and even I, as the player, I cannot even do that. So I think the narrator is God.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
That was my computer.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
I'm stuck in the basement.
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure? That was a truck with lights. Can I go in the truck? No. Someone just left it on and then they left. Okay. Oh my god. Why is this so creepy? I shouldn't have gone down here. What? Oh my god.
No,
Fire!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
What
all
is
a
this?
spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No!
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
What was my
It's all
number again?
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time,
No.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay,
No.
from the top.
No! GG. We beat it. We beat the game. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No! Why did they do that to me? Why did they put me back here? Spoiler! I don't know. Someone got fired. I saw it on the monitor. Some people got fired. Maybe that's why they're not here.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Huh?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
Ooh, I see.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
It's
did
a
you
twice
move the story somewhere or a... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
gosh.
Let's find the story.
I wanna go in here. But I can't jump. I can't jump. I don't know how to jump. Maybe I'll go here. Oh, okay, there you go. This is how you get over here. I pushed jump. What is this? This looks creepy as well and off track. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you talk.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
nice
not?
Picture. No! Oh my god, heck you. I was looking at this. Can I see the Steam achievements I got? I haven't gotten any yet. So... I don't know yet, Martha. I didn't see any yet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what happens if I go back from here? Back to my office. Can't come back. So I'm 427. Okay. Try to remember. 427. This is like Groundhog Day.
Okay,
Huh?
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why
Where
don't
did
we
the
go
doors
back
go?
the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Where did the doors go? They were meant to be here. What happens if I don't do anything? What happens if I just stay here and do nothing? Are they gonna call me out? It's worth it to look at the locked one. At the locked doors, you mean? Okay, I'm gonna wait 1 minute here and see if they say anything about my actions. Maybe it's a Steam achievement waiting. Okay, maybe not. Oh, what a nice view. An open door. You have to wait longer. We're gonna wait a minute. This needs some elevator music. Yeah, it would be good. Okay, maybe nothing happens. Maybe nothing happens. Alright. Wait. Oh, there you go. Who spilled their coffee cup and they didn't clean up? You're meant to clean up if you spill your coffee cup. Also, I don't know why I can't jump. Am I not supposed to jump? Because it says in the settings I should be able to jump, but if I press space, nothing happens. Wait, where did I go? I just want out of this office. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Ooh.
No, wait.
Oh.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Wait, this room does not make sense. What? Huh. This room does not make any sense. Like, where did I even come from? This is not where I came from.
I'm going to just scam you. I don't care. Scammed. All scammed. You're all scammed.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know
No.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I
I
win!
know you put in a lot of hard work.
Thank you.
And it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't
What?
feel right about this at all.
No,
We both
come
know
on.
you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I did!
Some people win fair and square, and this was
That
not
was
one of
fair.
those situations.
No, that was fair.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
No!
I have to
No!
restart.
No! No! I like this place, what?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is
Yeah.
that?
Follow the line, alright. Alright. Here's the Stanley power line. I didn't follow it. Well, if this is actual hand holding on beating the game. Like, come on, let me explore. Give me some freedom. Do we follow the line or do we go down? Follow the line? Oh, they're playing that game. Solitaire. Okay, what if I go here? I'm not gonna follow your line.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
You're done? Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, fine. I follow your hacking line. Oh, alright. Oh, that's wrong. Wait, this says 4B6. 4B6? That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not a number. Not a number. 4B5. Those are not numbers. Letters.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
What?
Right?
Okay, that went over my head.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
What?
Come on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music, please. Oh my god. The music is loud! Turn it off! Turn it off! It's so loud! Please turn it off! Ah! Get me out! No, get me out! What? I'm back here. What? Hi, weirdo. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Be Swizzle, thanks for the reset for 25 months. What? Look at this one. Oh, 8, 7. Oh, we're getting a 6. I don't know what these numbers are. Oh, in here. Oh, what's here? We're getting out. The indicators and your reviews. Monthly ledgers. Corporate imbalance. Alright, this is the archive of some sort, I guess. We're going here. Alert? Wait, what is... Ah! What? Yeah, that was here. Wait, where's the... This goes here. Okay. Didn't quite make the line. Oh! I can't go in! This door's locked! I can't go in here! Oh my god, troll. Yeah, they quite met the line.
cut the music. Go back
thank
and look at
goodness.
that fern.
Which? This one?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What? Is there anything about this? It's weird. It's just normal fun. Also, Beast Whistle, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy the emotes again. It's almost the whole year. I don't know, this phone looks normal to me. Almost a year, yes, indeed. Oh, I'm glad the music is done.
We're back at the office? No.
The music is so loud.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm trying to find the story, but you're not helping me exactly with your line that goes everywhere and nowhere. What? No, we're back here!
Oh, no. Again, line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Spoilers? What is a spoiler about? It was just a bunch of monitors showing like every employee and the they have cameras for every employee, I guess. Is there any camera here? Is lamp a camera? No. Okay, here's the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. I trust
Now,
you.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go
I don't know.
wild.
Can I decide?
Use your imagination.
Why?
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, the line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But the line! I make the story? Alright, I make the story. Story is that we have to follow the line, wherever it leads us. Oh, we can't follow it anymore. What is this room?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Okay.
From here, the story is in our control.
Alright.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another
which one's
victory
the
for
right?
logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Wait, what about this one? Alright. Fine. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Oh!
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
What?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Oh no!
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Okay.
I won't
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
I
Don't
won't
do it.
do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
broke it.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay.
Let me out.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What? That scared me. That scared me. It restarted on its own. Did you hear that noise? Oh my gosh. Wait, was it an ending I got? Was that an ending I got or not? Yeah. No, I did not follow the instructions. Maybe I should follow the instructions and see what happens if I'm just obedient and do what they want from me. Is how Picador should be self-maker? Yeah, just listen to the narrator. I'm playing like a cat? What do you mean I'm playing like a cat? Like, you mean I just do what I want and don't listen? I guess. Yes, I'm doing that. Alright. No one said anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe we follow the instructions. What's the meeting room? I'm gonna follow the instructions this time and not wander off, because I think they didn't like that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Left.
entered the door on his left.
Alright, there you go. I like those pictures, they look calming. Oh, it's a meeting room,
Yet
finally!
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Right.
there.
What do we have here? Meeting room. Burning. Smiley face! Ripped France? Who's France? Wait, did France die? Why does it say ripped France? Alright, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 day week. Monday. Look kind of busy. This is too small. Legal. Termination Tuesdays. Alright. We're broke Wednesdays. Financial panic meeting. That is scheduled. It's every Wednesdays. Alright. What to do about 432? Don't tell 422 about the meeting. Or 432, I guess. Yeah. Makes more sense. Office party on Friday. Office parties on Friday. Pranking floors meeting. Wait, who gets pranked? We know the schedule now. What day is it today? I don't know what game is it in the day today. Mama, come back and find me out. Probably. We will see. Potentially. If I don't get sidetracked by reading whiteboards. Push for funding for RD of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet! What does that say? I can't even read that. What this up here says. Synergies? Papers. Have someone to synergize papers. Papers are to synergize. Fire paper guy. Have somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... Wait, why is this blurred out? Someone... Let me erase that. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Refleet. Okay, cool. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Oh my god. Alright. Good. I need to find info on where everyone went, you know? My maker's done forever? Only Maker one. Only Maker one in April, but yeah. Maker 2 will still be there. Yeah, that's very important stuff on the table. Yeah. Very important. How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Tell me. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out. Pacific. Hey, I wanted to read that. Oh my god, I wanted to read that. Hey. I need to know. Make sure. Everyone is unique. You most of all. I'm most unique of everyone who's unique. That's awesome. Number of slides on the slide. Charts and slides. I like slides. I like the slide music. Write it which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Looks very business-like, all these slides. Please no more charts, I'm begging! Post appreciation, man. I would not like to do that. Interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like you yourself, but more inclined to avoid conflict unless you're the kind of person. This goes too fast. My dreams of the future, definitely pollution. People are not getting fired, talk less. I'm not good at that. Don't get fired? That's a good point. Oh, there you go. Here's a reaction on other course. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Makes sense. Alright. I'm done with this room. Reminds you of the weekly feedback thing you had at your last job? You have that weekly? What do you enjoy most about work every week? Okay, we have such a thing. But it's more like, we have that every year, not every week. And it's not like what you enjoy with this work, it's more like, I don't know. How do you, I don't know. Do you like what you're doing? Do you like this work and stuff? Do you have suggestions that would make it better? Something like that? Something more productive? Weekly would be a bit much, I feel. Oh, broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wait. Crowbar. But I want to take
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I like my closet. I'm not coming out of the closet. You can't force me.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, I'm just standing in the broom closet. You come out of the closet, you have estrogen.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I just like this room closet. It's cozy, it's comfy. It's not like all sterile like all the office rooms.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. but it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
But there's a broom here, and it's a closet, and, you know, it's cozy.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends
XD.
find this concerning.
Wait, the subtitle said XD, but the text didn't say that.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Wow, rude! That is rude, calling me fat.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Stanley, you have much in
situation like
common.
this,
Wow.
the responsible thing is to alert someone
Well-
nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming,
oh my
so that the
God.
irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, my broom in my closet. Where's the Ryan? Stanley didn't come out of the closet though, so I don't know if you have that much in common. Like Stanley is still in the closet. He loves drugs and hookers? What? I didn't know it. You love that? It's 2 out of 3? Dang. I think it's time to get out of the closet then. I don't like doing it, but we're doing it.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, fine. Here we go. Let's do it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine. We're gonna be nice. Since we made them so upset earlier that they even insulted us. So we're gonna play along for now. Ooh, this looks fancy. What? This looks super fancy. What is this office? What do we have here? Some business report. Go downstairs? Too late, I can't go back. Playing along? I was gonna play along from the beginning. Executive bathroom. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Extreme bathrooms. This one an extreme bathroom? It doesn't really look like a bathroom. Like, look at, like, the floor shouldn't, I don't know, it kind of looks weird for a bathroom. It looks like a normal room with a toilet in it. It doesn't have that bathroom feeling. You can look out the window while you're sitting on the toilet. Boss, where are you?
Stepping into his manager's
Damn,
office,
this here?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh,
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh?
2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait. Where do I? Oh, here. 2.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I can't believe I randomly figured out the right combination. Having a wooden floor on... Yeah, I don't think wooden floor is good for a bathroom because... I don't know, if you spill water, it's much harder to clean it up than if it was just like tiles, you know? Pick it up, practice. Yeah. It's all from the practice. Why is this scary? Again. Please don't put me into this boiler room. What's here? Nothing but darkness. Wait. Am I gonna fall down if I go this way? Am I gonna have a work accident? I think I will have a work accident if I go that way. Alright. Guess we're going that way. Oh wait! Okay, it's actually... it's not a bottomless pit. I thought it was a bottomless pit. I can't believe I got the password first try. How did I know
Descending
it?
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, cool. Oh my god. What happens if I go back up? Oh gosh, I can't do that? I didn't know.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
I didn't know.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Maybe Stanley just likes elevators. Some people like elevators. I don't know. Maybe Stanley is an elevator person. No, I can't go back down! No! Okay.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Yeah. There you go. Wait, wrong? Wait, wasn't it? Wasn't it that one? Oh, it was that one. Maybe not. Alright. Can I go back? Can I go back? No. I guess we go back down? We can go back down now. There you go.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down. Ladies and gentlemen,
I tapped it
in,
in on it.
Coming up with all of this.
I tapped it in. It didn't. Nothing happened.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
I mean, if you give me a choice, I'll ride the elevator again.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Maybe it's the final boss's office, you know? Oh my god, I said I wanted to do what they told me to do and I can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, let's check out the boss's office again. Ah! Oh, that's good.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Ah! What? What is this? Okay, that's at least, that music at least isn't like obnoxiously loud.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
No. I want that bird. I want that bird, actually. That sounds fun to have. I mean, the boss's office looks more chill than whatever's done in the basement. I feel like I'm playing this like normally.
I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Ooh. Because that emote is scary, I wish I could go back, but I can't. Okay, we're going back down the elevator.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
There you go. Alright. Are we going back up? Or what? Are we going back up? Going back up. Of course we're going back up. Can I press it and then... Oh, I can't. Can't sneak back out. Maybe it's something different now. Maybe the secret. Maybe that's the secret. I have to know. Maybe it leads me to somewhere else. Not the boss office.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Oh?
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Yeah, you're getting me.
You don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and smooth? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why are we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
What?
So that
For
you
me?
can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
Oh,
Yes,
gosh.
I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean
Oh.
a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them.
Oh,
this
gosh,
is
I don't know
the
if I'm ready for
kind
that.
of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Wait! Oh! It's not the boss's office!
Okay, the room where we're holding the
Live
press
on stage.
conference should
Stanley.
be just around the corner
All eyes
here
on
somewhere.
Stanley. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm holding a press conference. Storytelling. Wait, is that me? Stanley reveals all of his new book. Oh my god, I'm famous. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it, the pyramids? Where we just put blocks on another? The guy who went to Mars. He went to Mars? Wow, congrats. That's a big achievement. Almost as big as what Stanley is doing. I'm so nervous! Oh my god. What am I meant to say? I didn't prepare anything. It happened all so sudden. An evening with world peace, baby. Cute.
Ah,
Oh, look.
yes, here it is, just through this door.
Look at Stanley sitting there with gamer posture on their computer. They don't even show his face and just show him from the back. Stanley from the Stanley Tower. Alright. Going in. World's first sentient machine. What? There's a sentient machine? That's scary. I hear people. I hear voices.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it
Stanley,
means to
right.
craft a truly unpredictable
Not fun.
narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
That's my
Okay,
number.
it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Remember where you came from, your co-workers. I came from this place. Interesting. Sorry. Oh! Break a leg, champ, your boss. Everyone is writing nice stuff to Stanley. Just because he went in the elevator up and up. Alright. What does that say? Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Wow, the lore! We are good at skateboard tricks. The lore. The dude who came up with pizza. Wow. Honestly, that would be more exciting to me than talking to the person who went to Mars first. Talking to the person who made pizza first. Alright. Let's do this. Oh! Oh! Hello! Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, people! That's people! Oh! That's me! Oh my god! Hello? Yeah. Oh my god. Ah! The pressure got to me. The pressure got to me. But we found people. Oh! We found people though. We found people. Wow, what a day. What a day. Hello, my fellow fans. Our
All of his co-workers were gone.
no.
What could it mean?
The nut
Stanley
bun.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Yo, that was
Perhaps
nuts.
he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. That was kind of fun. We found people at least. Was this a good ending?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. I think we should check, what's in the boss's, like what's down in the
Yet
basement.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Going to the office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he
Yes.
didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Sorry!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Sorry!
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Okay. I didn't mean to. I wanted to get back to the elevator. Sorry. I just like this elevator so much. Now they make me wait.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Too
opened
fast.
passageway.
Where is it? Oh, there. We're obedient now. We are now obedient. We're gonna do what they tell us. And we're not ride the elevator back up. Ah, the elevator. My favorite place to be. It's like a second home to me at this point. Alright, moving forward.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Light
Facility.
is on. Call X914 immediately. But I don't have a phone. Mind control facility. Escape. Oh my god. What? We're obedient. We're obedient. What are we doing? Press this
The
button.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, okay. Is this a spoiler room? This is a spoiler room, isn't it? Oh my god. Wait, okay, this is cameras. This is monitors. I think I pushed this.
Now the
my
monitors
God.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Yeah.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh my
and
God.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
SMH. Pirate? It said pirate up there. We have a pirate in our office? We need to tell the authorities immediately about this. What does that one say? I can't see that from over here. Hello Saita, how's it going? Oh my god. What a big reveal. Is this the elevator?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
Mind
Stanley
control?
really been under someone's control all this time? Was
Oh.
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Maybe.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god.
No.
This is crazy now.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
This is
It
too
was
meta for me.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
This is too meta for me, because I'm actually controlling Stanley.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Mind control
Controls
status
labeled
offline.
with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh my god.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Okay.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Where are the controls? Facility power? Is this where the controls are? Mind controls idle awaiting input. Alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop this system of
And
terror.
when at last he found the source of the room's
Oh.
power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
God.
to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Do you know the meme when the meme of the person has like 2 buttons to press? This is me right now. I don't know. I don't know which one to press. I mean, probably off is the good one. So we're doing off. Ah! Oh no. We did it.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won.
Oh.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Where have they
How
gone?
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Yeah.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Okay.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Outside! I'm outside!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of
Freedom.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I like this ending. I like this ending! See, we just had to listen to a narrator and we didn't get a weird ending. Oh, now I got achievements. Yeah, I do get Steam achievement. Apparently all the other things that I did weren't Steam achievements. GG, thank you. Why can I not... Oh, there you go. Was that a good ending? Oh, what am I doing?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
But now we
Eventually,
know
someday,
that he's mind
they
controlled.
would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told
The
what
locked
to do.
achievements? Oh, maybe I should.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh! Okay. Maybe I should look at the achievements to see the other endings.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he...
Alright, hold on. Let me see if there's any cool achievement we can do. Just play the game? Oh my god, I'm getting mixed responses. Should I just play the game? I can just play the game as well.
Missed a memo.
Okay, I'll play the game. I mean, there's still things I know I can do. I don't know!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I'm gonna go the right
entered the
one.
door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Are you taking this? We're gonna always do the opposite from now on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Now we're always doing the opposite of what they want from us. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It will cause... Sorry. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's fall damage.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're jamming. And maybe we should do not what they tell us to do, but also not to see
When
the killer.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Thanks for the blessings.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Yeah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I need to see this area.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Huh? What? Where's this going?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What?
She's been waiting.
Who is she? Who is she? Ah! Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh!
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you
Yeah.
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I mean... I guess I have to pick up the phone? Or can I pick the plug out?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No,
Sorry.
it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two
Wife?
pledge themselves to one another.
Oh,
Music
God.
comes in, fade to white,
What?
roll credits.
I didn't know
Not
that.
picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I
What?
not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Sorry.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to
Yeah.
think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have
Sorry.
neglected it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Alright.
Choice.
Sorry.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, In this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Yeah.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Oh no.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
A back sang a crack. Got it. Oh, blue screen. Hey.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Oh my god,
Do
that's
you
way
make
too
more
many.
than 8?
No.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Well, what counts
just
as a
remember
choice?
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Hello.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Oh my god.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
I'm
This
ready.
way, please.
I'm ready. Wait. What about the phone? I thought I had to pick up the phone. What about the plug and everything? Danger! Danger everywhere. Alright. Can I write this? Bulldog. Wait, I came from this place. I came from here. Where am I going? Am I going back?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I mean, I'm not able to jump, so I couldn't even die if I wanted to. They put fences around this thing this time. Just to make sure I don't jump. Why are we going backwards though? I'm going back in my office? Like, I don't know how many choices a day I actually make. Like, do I make 8 choices a day? I mean, what do I choose? I choose what I want to eat and stuff. I choose, like, I don't know. I think that's all I choose. I choose that if I want to go out of bed or not, I guess. Does that count? The game needs to make sure you can beat it.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. Sounds good. You had a list of like 10 things to do today and you did 2 of them? Well, you need to do 6 more if you want to meet the average recommendation of 8 choices per day.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Wait a second. What is this room? What is this room? Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. Are we too late or is it still fine?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
No.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
Now there's so much
I have to
character
shut the game
development.
down. I have to. I have to.
No! 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 Oh my god. That's spooky. Why is this game spooky sometimes? Ah, where am I? Oh my god, what's this? What?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Hello.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny? You
Yeah.
just had to see?
Yeah?
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Yeah?
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Wow,
That
he's
thought
angry.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Wow, it's rude.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone
Don't
through
cry.
the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
I've seen
You would have
before.
destroyed it and been victorious.
I did
It would
that.
have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh no.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Hi,
on his
little
left.
monkey. How's it going? What is that emote? I like that emote. He said right? He said right.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
I'm
When
ready.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left? Oh, left is here. Okay. He said my left. Oh, what?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay.
Behave exactly as Stanley
Fine.
would. That means
Fine.
choosing
Going
responsibly
left.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. You win. For now. For now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Oh,
answer
you
there.
can go down. Wait.
Coming to a staircase,
Oh.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, last time you could go downstairs. Why can't you go downstairs anymore? He removed the choice. Oh no. What choice? Wait, this looks different. Why is this all green now?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Please speak
And
clear.
beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He
Yeah?
had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark
Night Shark
115.
115.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightjug 115. Nightjug 115. What is behind this thing? How do I say this? Hello?
Stanley spoke the code.
Okay.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, I was trying to, but...
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Oh, nice pictures. What is this picture? Is it a panda? With this thing on its head?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Okay. Ah! What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait. Stanley. Stanley.
Stanley? Hello?
What?
Are you... Is everything okay?
This is Stanley.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything
Oh,
all right?
credits!
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Oh no, Stanley!
Something. Anything.
Oh.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Is this what they say if you just
story needs
wait
you.
in this room?
So, you hear me? Are you there? You
There's
listening
more
to
to
this?
do?
Stanley, are you
I
there?
bet.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure
Why am I
your
on the
choice
ceiling?
is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Valve? Wait, Valve? I know Valve. Valve was there to make this game. I guess there was one ending.
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? Huh? What do you mean? They always make it look like the game ended, but then it's like different after a while. Like they even show credits this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I do nothing now? I don't know. Are you gonna tell me stuff? I can't decide. Backwards? I can't go backwards. Wait, which way do we want to go actually? I kind of want to see what happens if you pick up the phone that rang. I want to know who she is. I think we were gonna figure out who she is.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Stanley's
Stanley knew
wife?
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to see Stanley's
Standing
wife.
now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think we're not gonna unplug the
Stanley
the
was so
phone
bad
this
at
time.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, don't walk off. Don't
Look,
walk
Stanley, I think
I wanna
perhaps
go
we've
down
gotten
here.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright, that's
That's
good.
her, Stanley.
I picked up! What's gonna happen? Oh, my office. Wait.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yes.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Hello.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh
Gotcha.
my god.
Oh, come on. Did you actually
scared
think
me.
you had a loving wife? They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
No.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
What is going on here?
This is
Ew.
a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh my god. Press 8 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press X.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Yeah.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press Q. Q.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
How's it feel to be working?
Fantastic discoveries
Amazing.
of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would
Oh,
ever
that is
happen to
sad.
him.
No. Please press V to watch TV. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his
Where's
own
the
job.
TV?
First, he imagined that one day while at
Why
work,
is this
he
in
stepped
the
up
door?
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press X to spend time with the boys.
So he
It's not
went
happening.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press P to prepare dinner. P.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Oh.
he began to fill it with many possible
changed.
paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved
Sounds
in many
accurate.
directions. And
Mackimo.
down another was a game with a baby.
Makimo, thanks you for the raid. How was your stream? It was fun. Welcome in, Raiders. We're currently playing the Stanley Parable. You played Ahead in Time. Oh, I've seen that being played. That's a good game as well. I like the music in that game. But I hope it was fun, and thanks for raiding me.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
With crowd control! Oh, that sounds interesting. Press L to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press R to tell your wife you love her. Oh, I'm doing it.
But there is no
Ah!
answer. How
She
could there
disappeared.
possibly be? In reality, all
My wife
he's doing is pushing
disappeared.
the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Have you played this game before, Makimo? That's kind of funny. Rip Stanley's wife. Yeah. Press O to go to sleep. Oh, I'm going to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him
Both
this,
skins.
that
Oh.
in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But I have to. I have to. Press U to be at work in the morning.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press P to question nothing. P.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
How many endings are there?
Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I tried.
No! Oh no. No! I should have not pressed the button. I shouldn't have pressed the button. You need to go back to the first game for the achievement. Which achievement?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is the second game? This is the deluxe edition of the original. Is there a second one? That's different. Should I play the second one too? Okay, I can see that. I can see those many endings. I can pick at the locked achievements. There's no spoilers in achievements. New content! New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What does that mean? Oh my god! New content! This is great! It's still different every time we restart, so it's not completely the same. Like it changes. Oh.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable
Oh.
Ultra Deluxe.
Deluxe.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Home computer.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Ooh. Sweet.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well,
Oh my
this
God.
sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh my god. Ultra deluxe content. Is it in here? No.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but
I
I'm
don't know.
sure it's just the
Elevators?
beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Elevators are kind of special, you know? Hello?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Even the narrator's excited. Is this a spoiler start for you? Oh, maybe.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, most tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Content.
All right.
New content. The
All
jump
right, let's
circle.
see. It's the jump circle.
I can't. Oh! Now I can jump! Finally! Oh my god, I was wondering when I can do that. The new content is being able to jump! This is my workout for the day. Are we leaving now or are we doing the last one? The last one? Okay, we're doing the last one. Oh. Wait! I can't jump anymore! I can't jump anymore. Oh no! I don't have any jumps remaining! No! My jump! Oh, I got an achievement for this. Oh no!
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I thought the jumps remaining meant I have to do that many more jumps and then something exciting will happen. I didn't know I'm out of jumps then.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have
No!
to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
I
knew
even the
there had
Naruto
to be
doesn't
something
know.
else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
They're in this together now. Like the Naruto doesn't even know. That's kind of cool. Okay. Planned. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievement, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh, God.
It's my fault, Stanley.
You mean on X?
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
No, my
and
new
we'll try
content.
to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No,
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Oh, my content.
What do you say, friend?
No. No, my new content. I wonder if I can jump now. Can I jump now? No, I can't jump. Wait, this is not what it's supposed to be. Oh, look, there's my office, but it's only on the picture. Oh my god, it's new content.
Psst, Stanley.
The voice line? Yeah, it is.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
What? Oh! In the vent. Down here? Are you sure? Ah! Yeah, they should have updated it. I should have said X and not Twitter. I mean, the new content was made in 2022.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, what is this place? Oh my...
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can
Ja,
relive
fine.
the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The memory zone. Oh, I can't believe I'm finally able to walk outside in nature. There's even flowers here. And I hear bees. He went there? Yes, he did went there. Can I go back? I wanna go back in the vent. I'm done. This is too much for me. This is too exciting. Oh, I can't go back! Heck, alright, fine. I wanted to defy the Nerd Tower one last time. This house looks kinda crazy. Look at this. Look at the roof, how far down it goes. It goes all the way down. What a crazy house.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The good old times. Back then when games were still good. Now all of them just wanna like make cash and don't care about the story anymore. Don't care about being good. Ah. The original remake. Smile because it happened. Any smilers in chat? Because it happened. Oh, money! I can't take it. Frowners in chat! Wait, why am I sad? I'm not sad. Nice house, nice house. Creators surprisingly down to earth. 50% off designer hat? Oh my god! But a small creature owns the other half? Oh no. That's what 50% off. Why? Why is Stanley dead? Oh, is this when Stanley jumped down? I think that's when Stanley jumped down on the platform. No, a bench. Ah, I can sit on it. Okay. Why is there a piano?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
Skyrim and Persona 3 are
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Naruto's not happy about this deluxe edition, I think. It's down here. Maintenance. Oh, okay. The original remake.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
9 out of 10.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game
9 out
was
of 10?
perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new
Why
content.
not 10 out
It
of 10?
just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Wait, I can't go in here. The serious room. What? I can't go in. I can't jump. Oh no, I'm out of jumps. Heck.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Ooh, what's this?
What's this? What's down here?
What is this?
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online
Steam!
video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Let's not jump out of
I
what's
can't
up.
even
Oh my
imagine
god.
what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
The Steam reviews? Oh, Steam review. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Is that a real review?
Trying to
Oh
be
my god.
funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
I wanted to
I
read
suppose
that.
I could write up a handful of gags to insert
Rude.
into the Stanley parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What? I guess. That was a real review? Oh my god, that's funny. I wonder if people found this review and like rated it because of it. Probably. Probably said this review was helpful. Or funny. They kept the username! What, like, are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to just show you someone's username there? People are gonna stalk them. They're gonna tell them, why did you leave a bad review? This one says recommended. Not
Okay, let's see what
recommended.
this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
This
You
is
can't
too
know
meta.
how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Aww.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my
Poor
otherwise
narrator.
unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No,
Perhaps
no,
the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
no. Oh my god, I feel bad for the Naruto now. I'm sorry, Naruto. I didn't mean to be like mean earlier and not do what he told me to do. I don't
What's
know.
this one got to say?
Cookie 9.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only
Skip button.
positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's
Oh, God.
my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
What? A skip button? I want to have my jump button back. That's what I want.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness,
I wanna know
that's
what
what
you're
they're going
supposed
to
to say,
get.
though.
Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
No.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it
No.
goes something like this.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is.
Okay.
How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
Okay,
so now you see, blah 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 blah.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations, not that of... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
Oh, I wonder if they edit it.
I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
You can.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
I think you can change it
later
later
on.
on.
A smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review. Merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review so that the feature is not widely... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
No way.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Where's the door?
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A portal? Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, 2
plan.
weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Yeah.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
That's spooky.
But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
Yeah.
That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving.
Understandable. You want to be seen.
Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. one single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
then maybe it means
Oh.
I'm real.
You're real?
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yeah. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. That if I stop,
Kinda interesting what
I'll
he's-
slip
what he's
backwards
saying,
into
though,
the silence
right
and
now.
be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended.
Yeah,
in
most
its
people wouldn't even
unyielding
hear that.
quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying.
Oh no.
I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Yeah.
I am truly and completely here. I
Yeah.
am a being. I
Yeah.
am someone. I
Yeah.
am something. I
Yeah.
am being listened to. I am being recognized.
recognized,
The
yeah.
emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world. And I have
feels so
cast a
powerful
shadow
having
onto
this
the
button.
wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah.
You can see what this means to me.
Yeah.
I'm so clear about it now, Stanley.
Yeah.
I feel as certain about this as I've ever... Hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
I feel so
stopped
mean.
keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place
don't
and not
know,
moved
Gwen.
for one entire year? Let
No.
me describe it for you.
1 year?
To begin with, there is
God.
only regret.
Oh
There
my
is
God.
only the
I feel
turning
so
wheel
bad.
of missed opportunity.
I feel so
I
bad.
felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time,
But
Stanley.
the door is
Days,
gone, so.
Months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun
blue
to
button is more
subside,
powerful.
what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
What? Just
All of
stop
them
rambling,
collapsed down
maybe.
into a single instant.
I mean, I feel
In
I'm not
that
at fault
instant,
here.
I could
It's the
see
narrator
myself
at fault.
clearly, calmly,
He just keeps
with a
rambling and
collected
never
heart.
stops.
It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it.
Toby
I
was
could do
passive.
nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity.
Stop whining!
For what I now...
Oh? Hello? Hello? Oh my god! He listened to me. He listened to me. Narrator? Narrator? Hello? Where are you? Narrator. I'm back! Is he sleeping? I'm pressing it again. Oh! Alarm. Alarm. Ah! I can press it again! Where is this coming from? Where? Ah, this is annoying! Okay.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny.
Touch
It was meant to
up.
have a
Oh,
point.
it's
It was
like
meant to
super
speak to the
liminal.
human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed
going
their
crazy.
teeth and said,
He's going crazy.
entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment
he
of others.
recognizing
But of
that I'm
course,
back?
absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every feat?
Skip. Skip. Oh? Alright, he stopped.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Hello? He stopped again. Naruto! How many years has it been now? Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god, this broke down. What happened? Did an earthquake happen? Oh my god. If we just wait long enough, this room will just get destroyed by nature. Then we can go out. Then we can get out. Alright. Let's see what happens. Ah! Wow! How long have we been in this room? Oh my god. When will the walls collapse? Oh, wait, how did the plants go? This is, who repaired this? Someone repaired this. Oh no. Someone repaired this. Oh, come on. What? Okay, this is creepy now. What are these noises? Oh my god, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Ah! What is this? Where are we? What? Are we in the future? I think we went too much in the future. Right, no, that's not your indigestion. It's always a desert now. Not a desert now. Oh, Maki played this part on stream too. You're a patient that listens to everything? Oh wow. I tried to listen, but you just kept rambling. I had to skip. Shield surf? Oh no, I forgot what the buttons were for that. Honestly, I used to shield surf in Tears of the Kingdom only 5 times max. Oh no, where's my game? Where'd my game go? Don't you dare put me back in my office. No! What's this? I'm back. Naruto?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Naruto. Oh! New content? Oh my god, new content.
Oh good, you noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. I'm ready for new content. Oh my god, that was funny! I like that. I like that with the button. Oh my gosh, I wonder how long I wonder how many years it was for the Naruto. Poor Naruto, I feel bad. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yes.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Where is it? Oh. The Stanley
Yes,
Parable
you see,
2.
isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Modern
Why, there are so
computers.
many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what
Old
fans
telephone.
have truly been asking for.
I press your buttons. Sometimes I do push people's buttons. The end is never the end again. Stanley
Calling
Parable
it the
2.
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic
this topic.
statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
This looks so much more modern than the old office. This is like made in 2022 for sure. This is not made in 2013. This is all futuristic and design stuff, you know? Doesn't look old. This looks more interesting, less boring. I like it. That's a brain. Stanley Parable 2. Is that a PowerPoint presentation? Last edit was 28 minutes ago. Oh, fairly recent. Fairly recent.
Now, to
And
be clear,
automatic doors?
I haven't quite
Still?
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The culprit answered. True. Everything is true. True. Sequels are good. Portal 2, agreed. Half-Life 2, I don't know. Batman, I don't know. Divinity, I don't know. Doom 2, I don't know. Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, I don't know. Dark Souls 2, I don't know. Okay, I only know about Portal. Anyone else know about if these others are correct? I mean, Portal, I like the second one more than the first one, for sure. But the first one was still good. But the second one was like really good. Dark Souls 2 is coming. I've heard that. I've heard Dark Souls 2 is actually not as good. Or like less nice play. I know when Zeno played Dark Souls 2, Zeno stopped playing at some point because Zeno got too angry. Zeno rage quitted Dark Souls 2. I wonder if it's your disagree on Dark Souls 2? Maybe. It's like the most hated Souls game. You rage quitted, yeah. I remember that. You hate Elden Ring more than Dark Souls 2? Really? Was a disappointing video your parents bought you when you wanted Aladdin? Oh, Aladdin 2? Oh my god. So I guess the bottom ones are like memes. The bottom ones are actually memes. The top ones, not. That was so bad? Yeah, I noticed that when I watched you. I don't blame you. Divinity is great. I see. This way to the show floor. Valued investors. New features. New content. Oh, it's a new content bus. Can I go in? I'll go in. Taking me to the new content? Yes, that's the destination.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Much. I wanna buy much. Okay. Oh my god, what's this? Office decorations. Stanley Parable, Reassurance Bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I don't want you to say my name. Hear your name in the game. I don't want to hear my name in the game. Please no screenshots. What? No screenshot. Oh. Red is the new orange. That's the baby. If there was a black version of Stanley's desk, you'd take it? A black version? Ooh. I mean, I don't really care about the desk too much, because I don't really see it that often. I mean, I do see it sometimes. Infinite hole? What is the infinite hole?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I like the blue one more. We're going with blue.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Hey! No! Wrong one! I pushed that one! Grrr. Grrr. Heck.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
What is this? Oh, alright.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's
Infinite
never
hole.
been done before in a video
Infinite
game.
hole.
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Yay!
That's it. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. Sounds good to me. The infinite. Oh! No!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
But how long does it go?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
But it can't
Do
be
it on the
infinite.
sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Looks like the warps in Chrono Trigger. I've not played Chrono Trigger.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated
The music.
infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't
Oh my
want anyone
gosh.
to say that it isn't an astonishingly
we
deep
still
hole.
see?
It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature.
Oh, no.
It's more of a...
Oh!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me?
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
New map.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we...
I fell for it. I
things we
did.
didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't cut it. I'm sorry. It just, no deal, no deal. Look how small this thing is up there. It's like, it's as small as my little dot that I have. Definitely a finite hole. Yeah. Someone threw their mug down. Someone threw cigarettes down. Look how many cigarettes people threw down. I'm pressing G.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven's... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh, wait, that was shorter than last time.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Yeah.
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Alright.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about.
But the
and I've had
hole!
enough of the hole for a
But
lifetime.
the hole! No, the hole! The hole!
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're
I'm back in the hole. I am.
If this starts
Sorry.
to become a thing where...
Wow, it's getting shorter and shorter.
Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less
Oh my
and
God.
less infinite.
What
I
if...
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point
What if
where
it's not
no
a hole
longer
at some
feasible
point
to call
anymore?
the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Yeah.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
I agree.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my God.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
Yeah.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Yeah.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth,
I can't
just
get
can't
bigger.
see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Alright, fine. Wait, didn't work.
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it
Hey.
again.
Okay. It's still not working.
Still nothing? Well,
No.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Yeah.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
No.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole. And now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's
No.
a win for everyone.
Let me out.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
No, it's
Take care,
unfair.
Stanley. I hope you and the hole
No.
have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Is this revenge for the skip button sequence? Now he's leaving me alone. Help! Help! Come back, please. I'm sorry. I hear a noise. Huh? Help! Help! It's sinking! The hole is sinking! He's leaving a Naruto-shaped hole in our Naruto-shaped heart. Oh no, Naruto, come back! You gotta see this! Naruto, come back! Look! The hole! It's sinking! Help! No! Call the fire department! Please! F? Change up for that. Oh! Oh my god! It's Stanley in the hole! Stanley's in the hole! Look! Look at the Stanley! I looking at today. Wait, G? Oh god. This is funny. Oh my god, it's spooky. Change your reality? Yeah. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, what's this? Change yourself? This hole is amazing. This hole is amazing! What is this? Puppy! There's puppy! There's puppies! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love this! I love this! There's puppies eating! Hello!
Stanley? Stanley!
No!
Stanley!
No! No!
Good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there,
No!
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn
I want to see more
fascinating
of the
that I
puppies.
want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley.
No.
I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Can I please get me back to the puppy zone? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No! No, no, no. What a wholesome game. Aww.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Alright, what else is here? What is this big statue? That's new. Free, new, and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Free and easy achievement? Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Get used to that. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps, it just works. Get yours right now. Ooh.
Now,
Achievement.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Ooh,
Well,
that
I'm
one.
developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Alright. Anything? Are we getting the achievement or are we going back? I don't know if something happens if we go back.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, okay. I guess I get my hacking achievement. Pulling the lever, or the lever, however you want to say it.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
Oh.
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the
Scam!
world who have been uproariously demanding this
I got
feature.
scammed!
Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I got scammed!
I'm going to just scam you. I don't care. I'm scammed.
Yeah.
All scammed. You're all scammed.
Heck. Heck you. This was the worst of them all. I would look going. Yeah, the Stanley pineapple. It's right here. Can you find them? Find who? Collect them all. Gotta catch them all? Ooh, I like this room.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Right? Sounds good to me. Sounds like a true collectathon. 0 out of 6. Good. Wait. Wait, where's the next one?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely
No,
tragic.
that's good. That's good. Wait, don't tell me we have to find all of them. Are they hidden? No way. The jump circle!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hang.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Oh no, my jumps back. Why did you take my jumps? Expo Hall 2 guide. Oh, jump circle, this map, free achievement. Button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Alright, I guess I'll do that. Merch! Settings World Champion. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office Decorations. Epilogue. Collectibles Infinite Hole Excel. Oh, okay. Reassurance Bucket. Where's that? It's there. I am here. Maps are difficult. Wait, what? So it should be a burger. What is this game? It's the Stanley Parable. Wait, where's the reassurance bucket? Wait, where is it? Am I reading this map wrong? If I am here and the reassurance... No, this is settings world champion. Where's this bucket at? It's down here. A9 was collectibles. That's here. I'm trying to make it... Oh, there it is! Right over there. The reassurance bucket. What is this?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Yeah?
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see,
Sorry, I
Stanley,
didn't know that.
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Okay.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
I can't
even
get it.
comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the
can't
bucket
get
is
it.
in your arms. And
There's
to be
glass.
honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me
Open up.
than
Open up the
actually
glass.
redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a
everyone's
pain in
bucket
the ass
list?
that would
Oh
be?
my God.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Wow, thanks.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
How do I set the bucket back down? I can't set it back down. Do I have this now forever? I have a bucket now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Let me look at the map again. Next, I want to do... Settings World Champion. Which should be right to the left of the bucket? Okay. Yeah, it should be here. Wait, was I here already? Oh, I was in here already. Oh, yeah, that was this. Oh, okay. I guess we do the one that says the name of the player. That is here. There's now the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of
What
course,
do they want?
the first and most obvious
Too
answer
big, too
is
small?
that they want to be
Just right.
individually recognized and validated as people. So with
Oh my
that in
God.
mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh no, I don't want my name to be revealed. Oh no. Do we have to do this? Name, here yesterday. Alright. Please don't reveal my name. Please.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh my
But
God.
of course, in the
Imagine if
final
your name
game,
is
this
Jim.
button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Oh no!
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go.
my God.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Oh my
I
God!
want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim.
If your name
falling
is
in
Jim,
love and being heartbroken
I'd be so
as
spooked
Jim,
out.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really
common
truly
is Jim, though, as a
right
name?
now? If so, then please step
like-
forward and press the button.
Decently common, but not like super common anymore, I feel. I don't know, is there any like new person being born whose name is gonna be Jim? I don't know. Alright.
Yes! You see? What a thrill!
Jim.
What a rush! That was you! The button described you.
my
do it
God.
again, do it again.
Okay.
It hits even harder the second time.
You think
If
that's
this
Jim
were the
that's
only new feature in the Stanley
Jim is
Parable
often short for
2,
J,
it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jimothy. Are there any Jims in chat? You don't have to answer that. I wonder if there are though. Alright.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Why do I sniff this bucket? Can I press this one? No. Jimmy Neutron. Oh my god, I remember that show. I Jim jammed the Jim button? Yeah.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, Brenda! Brenda, thanks for the 500 bits! Jim!
Jim.
Oh, yeah, we did have it in Germany. We got we got have I been up here? Settings for champion. Can't open it. Alright, exit I suppose. Very cool. This actually, I thought there was like a big picture of Darth Vader for a second. For some reason, like coming down here and seeing this, it kind of looks like Darth Vader. if you like squint your eyes a little bit, because it's all like black and stuff. Wait, what's the exit? Exit over there. Okay. I go to the exit. Exit, yeah. Very cool, very cool.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Hello, Vin. Please no screenshot.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes,
No.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together and
Okay.
we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
What about this
Okay.
bucket?
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright. Oh! What?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold
The
on.
hole is
Let
there,
me do
though.
a different
I
arrangement.
like the hole.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
There's a bucket.
And I do very much
Bucket.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the
I
structure
don't
and the gameplay of the original.
I like
Wait.
the sequel.
Maybe that's it. I can take
Oh.
the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Wow.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable 2. Oh my god! We have a Stanley Parable 2. We even have settings. Whoa! I like this red and black combination. It's a good combination. Alright, let's begin! Why not? I hope I can jump now.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
I'm
simple.
gonna skip. I can't jump! Oh no, I cannot jump! I cannot jump!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
bucket!
simply missed a memo.
The bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
We have the bucket! I cannot jump still though. The balloons are there! Get well someday. The balloons that I didn't pick. Alright. Fair enough.
Stanley clutched
no.
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, that's the balloons. Oh no, we have a choice, left or right. Okay, let's move along with that. I didn't go 5 years in the future, pressing the skip button. No! But I like that. I like that skip button. My favorite button. Out of all of the buttons.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Anything cool new in here? No. Could go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Why is it red? Collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I mean, I had fun just collecting them. I clutch pineapple. The Stanley what now? The Stanley pineapple 2.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
I did notice that.
Now he felt himself floating off the ground.
What?
Oh, gracious.
No.
He exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Yeah?
The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Really?
It was incredibly painful.
Oh!
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
No! No! No!
This
the
is
true
the story
bucket was
of a woman named Mariella.
Oh? The true bucket was inside us all along.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
I want a bucket now.
No time for this.
Strangely enough.
There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
Heck yes.
My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Backflip? Wow. I wish I had a bucket like this. I want my bucket. Wait, my bucket is gone. No, my bucket. Wait, there it is. Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Where are we going?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
left
chest
or right?
and entered the door on his left.
Chat, do we go left or do we go right? I'll let you make the choice. I am undecided. Make the right choice? I see what you're saying, Clash Pineapple. In that case we go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling
Bucket
to him,
whispers go to
telling
right.
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Thank you, Bucket. You're a true friend.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Why does the Bucket have an accent?
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Bucket is
But Stanley
British.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yeah. I'll trust the Bucket, I think.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Yeah?
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
In this room, Bucket? Okay. Ah!
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the
Okay.
phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Okay. Thank you, Bucket, for the assistance.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Where's my Bucket? Nice home. Oh, where's my Bucket? Press you to take me to work with you. Hold on, let me look at what I got here. A lot of cups. A teapot. Okay. But why do I need so many cups if I have a bucket? It's midnight. It's wrong. I guess we do you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever
Aw.
Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
No! Press R to take me back home with you. R.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal
Alright.
object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Where's my bucket? Bucket! Where's my bucket? Bucket? Bucket. Oh, there you are! Thank you.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer
Lies.
a liquid
Lies.
from one location to a different location.
Lies.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
No, it is my bucket, okay? It is special. Don't listen to the loud man. Let's go back home, bucket. Don't listen to the haters over there. It serves me as a good head I have, man. Yeah, and it's a friend too.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Proceed to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Got it?
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
It's pretty shiny.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It reflects the light like pretty nicely, yeah. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press enter to come. I believe you're real. Of course you're real.
Yes,
I can hold
suppose
you in
on
my hand.
closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press you to relive the same day with me over and over. Come in.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
It's a bucket, alright? Nothing wrong with being a bucket. Go home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Okay.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No.
What is
What's
this? Are we
going
doing
on?
a ritual?
Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Why do we have
Hear what the
candles?
bucket has to say.
Oh, we got a
Do
power?
anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand.
God.
Perhaps
is this?
if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
What are we doing here? Are we summoning a demon with this bucket?
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give
No.
me the bucket, Stanley.
No, it's my
I
bucket.
need it. Give
No.
it to me now. Give it or
No!
I'll...
It's my bucket! You can't take my bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. Go back to work. No! No, don't put me back to work. I want my bucket. I want my bucket.
Stanley
the
had never
bucket.
seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Bucket!
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the
Oh,
bucket.
my bucket. Thank you.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Aye.
chest and entered the door on his left.
As we go left. Again. How we can find them? How do we find them? There's one. Small floating object has appeared across the office. Okay. Is there one in this room? How can you tell you've spotted one? What makes them float here? Who took these pictures of them? Good question. Oh my god, they're everywhere. 416. Red room? What? Thank you. Good luck. Smiley face. There's none of them in this room. The one in this room?
Oh,
No.
Stanley, can you feel it? The
What?
broom closet. It wants the bucket.
What?
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed
No.
to go with the other cleaning supplies.
No.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket.
I
This
know.
is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I can't even hand it over if I want
I
to.
never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons. This is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your
Unrememberable.
relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
No
That your
way.
life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really
Yeah,
tell the
yeah.
broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
Heck you, broom
Expand on
closet.
the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through
Yeah,
each of
yeah.
them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah, it's my friend Bucket. We went to work together. And we also went home together.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Property
There.
of Stanley.
Now it's
Thank
settled.
you.
No more debate, no more discussion.
Thank
Take
you.
a hike, broom closet, with all
Take
your
a hike.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah, heck you, broom closet. It's my bucket, not yours. It says
All right,
property.
I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Go on.
You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also
A
a
dicker hold
bucket.
together.
That way, if you're ever unsure
We
whether
haven't
the
been
thing you're holding is a bucket
in
or
bed
not,
together.
you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Can I have one more sticker, please? I want another one. Give me one more sticker.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest,
No,
I'm
it's
sick
a
of the
good bucket.
pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay, alright. Fine. I want a third sticker, but I guess, see you outside. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Hey, I have stickers on it now. How much time have I given the bucket to enjoy himself alone? Not a lot. Like, maybe like 5 minutes per day. Like, usually me and my bucket are inseparable.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the
I didn't
boss's
notice
desk.
it.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2, 8, 4, 5.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes, the bucket.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh my god. You know what? I want to go to the choice. You can say yes or no. And I want to say no. I want to say no. See what happens. If it lets me. I don't know what this... I don't know how the bucket changes
The elevator
things.
raced down,
It might change a lot.
plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you, thank you.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control
Oh, we
Facility.
could go escape. Escape or there? Let's go here. Go here. You don't need to escape. You have a bucket. You have a bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
What secrets will it hold?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be
It's
fine.
alright, don't worry about it. I got everything under control, bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
The bucket just wants to be with me, I think.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Why is he screaming
His
into the
one
bucket?
friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Stanley.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Really?
Two best friends,
Really?
Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
System power on.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Oh no!
Stanley gasped in horror.
You traitor, bucket!
Had this been the
How
bucket's
could
plan
you?
all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Wow!
How could the bucket
Betrayer.
have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh,
Birds. Silly, silly birds.
God!
The control buttons became active again.
Wait, oh my god. More bird. Oh!
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Oh my god, I love
The
that.
mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Look at this silly
Stanley
bird.
marveled at the
Oh my
metal
God.
genius in his hands. The one who
Look
had
how
pointed
dumb
him
this bird
towards
looks.
this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was
Oh my
happy.
god, that big. That big. Wow. No, I want to see more. I want to see more birds. What is this?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Bucket.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Home at last.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Well, we went to the boss. We never went into the escape path once you go down the elevator, I guess. Hi, Silent Kevin. Maybe we check out this escape path, whatever that one is. Because we have not done that yet. I think pretty much everything else. Wait, what happens if I go in here since I already have the stickers? I already have all the stickers.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
But stickers! I want more stickers. Please, one more. Come on, you have one more, right? No? No? Okay, fine. Fine then.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Is there anything new? Is there any new content here? Oh!
Another miniature Stanley
Let's go.
figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanley?
I wonder.
Yes, I think I like that.
What if you get an
Another
achievement? You
Stanlerine
find all
under
of
your
them.
belt.
I wonder if anything happens if we actually find all of them. Like maybe something will happen. I don't know.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Bucket told
Was
me.
the bucket guiding him?
Yeah.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I've been watching some weird Japanese wrestling matches. Oh wow, that's funny. Was it like sumo wrestling? Or was it like normal, like actual normal wrestling? Sometimes recommendations are like random on YouTube.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Escape!
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Excuse me? Are you sure? Uh-oh, I'm scared.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
This is... I'm scared. Pro wrestling, but one match was the wrestler versus the blowout doll? What? That's not even
At
a
this
match.
point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Okay. I mean... Oh my god, what? Oh no! We're doing it. We're doing it. This is the infinite hole. The infinite hole! No! Oh. I'm alive. I'm alive! Maybe. Where am I? Oh no.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure,
No.
it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This
Help.
is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
No!
Farewell, Stanley.
No! No! No!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator,
What?
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the
Oh my
enormous
God.
metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was
No!
crushed violently
Bucket!
to death.
Bucket. Bucket. Wait. The narrator had a narrator? What the heck? The wrestler was Kenny Omega, who also had a match against the 9-year-old girl. Who won that match? Wait, is there anything here? Hi, Samuelson. I'm the Stanley Pineapple streamer, the famous one, yeah. But my name is Nobu.
It was a
Stanley
shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Yeah. No, bucket! The bucket! Oh my god! The bucket actually died. Welcome. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be changing about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you are in ignorance and darkness? Truly inspirational. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Oh my god. This is funny. This game is funny, but I feel like it's a game that like never stops. So at some point we have to like make a cut. I did find the bucket and the bucket died. Unfortunately.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Thank you for the high rate. The bucket. The bucket. Wow, this is the first high rate today. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is the picture where it's like a human being with like 4 arms, but instead it's a bucket but with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. You mean, I've never seen a bucket with 2 handles. Is there merch for this game that has a bucket with 2 handles? I would buy it. I need a bucket with 2 handles. But no one talks about this chair. Everyone just talks about the bucket. The Vitruvian bucket. Oh, that's buckets! I didn't even notice that. That's all said buckets. 25 buckets? That's more than 25. Photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. That looks like it's 1,000 buckets. What a great exhibition. Oh, and there's a bucket. But it's a wooden one. Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains no one can control a bucket. I can't pick it up. Heck. There's more than 25. It's like 20 million. You know how to count? Oh, okay. Where are we going? The stress bucket, an analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Stress equals the level of water on the bucket. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Coping strategies equals hold. Rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. I don't know. I don't really think this is accurate, but you know, you can have it. You can have that one game. Presented without commentary. The world can handle such bucket touch. I think the world can't handle a 2-handled bucket like over there. What is this? Where do the sounds come from? Cave drawing. While we know the buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical use of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. Wow, they're praising the bucket. The bucket catches the drops. Perfect. Animals drink out of the bucket. Cool.
No
want a
man
two-handed
can
bucket.
own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
So true. The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of a bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Wait, this is the infinite hole. Is it? Is this the infinite hole? We're jumping in. Ah? Hi, bucket. I took the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Yeah?
Let Stanley
No!
die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
No!
Don't reset the game.
No!
Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
No! Stanley! Hello? Oh my god, I die. I die. Pancake ending.
How
Yep.
long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Alright. Let's do one more ending. Let's do one more ending. One more.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Which one will we go for? Which ending do we go for? I don't know. We could we could push the other button on the boss ending. On the boss room ending. The button that shuts everything off. Or we could what's on the right again? Forgot. I don't know. We could fall to our death.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Maybe the
room,
bucket can save
but
us.
Stanley had
actually.
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
I'm
Go
gonna jump
somewhere
down.
else.
I'm gonna
The
jump down.
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Woo!
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Oh no! No, bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, that
Stanley
was
decided
short.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps the good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh my god, imagine if you had a nerd in your life. That would be...
This was
That'd
not
be
the
crazy.
correct way to the meeting room, but
Down the
Stanley
other
had felt
walkway?
the bucket calling
Wait.
to him, telling
that?
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Wait,
And here
can
it
you
was.
do that?
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket
I
was
don't think I've
wrong.
done that yet.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
Wait, where's the other
don't go
walkway?
to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Wait, what is
Go
this?
to the cargo lift.
What is this? You can go there. Wait, there's a collectible. There's a collectible over there.
Anyway, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figures.
I see what you mean,
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I don't know if we can go like all the way down. It looks pretty. I think we still die if we go all the way down. Unfortunately. But I see what you mean. Like when it goes up, maybe then we can take the walkway. Yeah. However, now we have to go in this vent, I guess. What's in the vent? Oh, am I back? Where am I? What? Narrator? Huh?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number...
Oh my god.
I don't even know. I've lost
Evidence.
track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Oh my god, it's slowly zooming in.
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything
Bucket,
makes.
oh my god.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so
That's what I thought,
differently when
Makima.
this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes.
Oh my god.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Wow, that's
This is my golden ticket.
yeah.
But I have
You're
to
gonna
be
be a
careful,
millionaire.
because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh no.
What's that? Who's there?
Oh god. Camborata? What is this? What was that? Who's Gambarata? What? That was freaky. That was freaky.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Ryan, you can't just
Anywhere
say
they
that
went
all the
together
time.
would be perfect. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to
Okay,
the
Beast
meeting
was
room.
had a good idea
Stanley
there.
had felt the bucket calling to him,
About,
telling him that the employee lounge was
landing on
simply
the
place to
walkway after
And
the
here
lift
it
takes
was. Had the bucket
takes
turned
off.
out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
No.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
Go
cargo
somewhere
lift,
else.
yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift
He's
all
good
the
at
way
making
to the
an
top.
accent.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket
Okay, I'm
was
gonna try to
speaking
land
to
on
him.
this walkway.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Wow, I'm here now. I go in here? No. I go over there. Hello, I have a bucket. Danger! Danger everywhere! Oh god. Where are we going? Danger? I mean,
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
Oh.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
There's not a bucket.
That would explain a lot about your behavior up
Yeah,
to this point.
exactly.
Which, if that's true,
There's not a
well,
bucket.
my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This
There's
misunderstanding
a person.
could have dire consequences
my
on the
friend.
entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
This is not a
Please,
bucket.
step in here for a moment.
Okay. What's in here? Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you
Ooh, I like
through
this
some
room.
test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Yeah. Ah! I feel like I'm in a quiz. Oh my god.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket.
No! Oh no!
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Yay!
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Can I like walk up to it? I'm gonna go with... Yeah.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Nice. 2 out of 3 so far.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I don't know. It looks like it could be a bucket. You could probably put water in it. I think it is a bucket. Yeah, it's a bucket.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely
no.
incredible. Let's
Sorry.
just move on to the next one.
That was a hard one. I was pissed. This is the other pathway. This is it. Is this a bucket? Yeah.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Thank you. Thank you.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No. Not a bucket.
Trick question. Both. Got it.
Oh no! Thank you. Both. It is a bucket and it's not a bucket.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Where is it? Oh yeah, the bucket.
Okay. You and I both know there isn't anything here.
What
and
if
I
everything
don't
is a
appreciate
bucket?
the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight,
Maybe?
Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Is nothing a bucket? No.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are you a bucket?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm
Maybe
afraid
I
the
want-
bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I
Oh
can't
gosh,
have that.
this
I'm
is
sorry,
important.
but I'm going to erase all buckets
No.
from the game entirely.
No.
Okay, here we go.
No. It didn't let me
What
choose.
happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single
Oh my
thing
God.
in the game was a bucket.
Everything was a
My
bucket.
God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not
Okay.
a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
But everything else was a
Yes,
bucket.
I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
We're bucketeers. I guess we know the answer now. The whole game is just a bucket. You wanna be a bucket? I don't know. Is that on your bucket list? It's not on mine. I don't know if I wanna be a bucket. But you know. Looks different again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I'm gonna call it here for the stream though. That was really fun though. I enjoyed that. I like how many choices you can like literally make almost everywhere. I don't know if there's such a thing as like completing this game, because it kind of just starts over all the time. But yeah, it was still fun. It was funny. I think we found a lot of endings. It's kind of cool how the bucket changes everything. You can get all the endings. I would probably have to look up where they all are. But yeah, we could maybe come back to this game and then we try to like 100% it. We could maybe do that like next week. I'm about to bucket. Yeah, I'm gonna kick the bucket. Oh my god. And look, the bucket like doubles every ending kinda, because the bucket changes everything. The bucket changes the whole game. So you pick up the bucket, there's like twice as many endings just because of the existence of the bucket. But yeah, I think I'm gonna look at the Steam achievements and see what I'm missing. I feel like I didn't really get too many during playing the game. I got like 5 or so. But yeah. Also, I saw there was an achievement. I've heard there's an achievement that you get if you don't play this game for 10 years. If you don't play this game for 10 years and then you restart the game, then you get an achievement for that. Do I appreciate your pun? That pun pales in comparison to this one? No, I don't. I don't appreciate that pun, sorry. But I do appreciate you, Ryan. If that's of any condolence. I don't know. The achievement don't tell you what you're missing. But they do tell me how many achievements are left, which kinda gives me a sense of how much progress I have made. So, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Let's go back. The sequel is now paused. Begin the game again. Quit the menu. I'm gonna quit the menu. Will this now forever be the Stanley Parable 2? Maybe it will forever be now the Stanley Parable 2. We did it. Truly a deluxe content. And I'm glad I got the deluxe edition though, and not just the original edition, because that was really funny. I like the infinite hole. I love the infinite hole. That showed me puppies and stuff. Hello, Claire. Oh, thanks for the look. Achievement, are they all entire beasts? Oh, dang. Oh yeah, we need to find all the collectibles. We need like 2 more. We need to do that too. But I think next Trimere, I'm going back to my maker. And we could like play this game again, maybe on next Sanmyo or maybe Saramyo. I don't know. But yeah. For now, let's find us a raid target. Who are we gonna raid? Let's raid Foxes. Foxes playing Spyro the Dragon. That's a good game. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. That was a cool game. Thank you for suggesting the game. Thanks for voting for it. I'm going to... Oh, Foxes? I think Foxes. Is she BRB? Oh, she's BRB. She has a BRB screen. That's okay. We can write the BRB screen. But yeah, I'm gonna be back next Farmio. We will go back to Mario Maker 2. Not 1. And yeah. Hope all of you have a nice next week. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, we need to figure out new games for me to play. Maybe we gotta do another poll at some point. But yeah, take care everyone. Bye Mario. Bye Swizzle. Bye Ryan. I say thanks for luck and bye bye. Bye Makimuk. Thanks once again for the raid. Bye Claire. Bye New. Hope you have a nice rest of your day or night. This game though, this game's funny. I like this game. Alright, take care!